Welcome to the deep dive. So today we're going to break down something pretty important for any business, keeping the indoor air clean.
Right.
We're digging into research from industry experts, specifically the kind you'd find at places like Pacific Blue Mechanical.
And what's interesting is how they focus on really specific local markets.
Exactly. So this data zeroes in on places like Port Coquitlam and, Richmond.
Which brings up a great question right at the start. For something like air quality, why is a local expert so important?
That's the hook, isn't it? Why does it matter if the company cleaning your ducts understands the local area?
Well, it's all about what's actually in the air. Think about it. If you're near the coast, you've got more humidity, which can mean microbial growth.
Okay, so moisture.
Moisture, yeah. And then in an industrial area, you have totally different particles from traffic and factories. Local specialists just know the kind of gunk they're looking for.
So they can tailor the cleaning for what's actually in your building.
Exactly. And that means you're not just cleaning, you're actually meeting local health standards.
Which touches on compliance. Okay, let's pivot to the bottom line then. Based on the sources, what are the two biggest, clearest benefits for a business owner?
The first one is all about people, your human capital.
Okay.
When you get rid of all the dust, the allergens, that microbial stuff, the air is just healthier. And healthier air means your staff doesn't get sick as often. The sources call this boosted employee productivity.
That's a strong claim. Are they talking about a measurable jump in output, or is it more about just, having fewer sick days?
It's mostly about cutting down on that drag from absenteeism.
Yeah.
But the second benefit, that one is pure numbers. We're talking energy savings.
Because the system doesn't have to work as hard.
Precisely. Your big HVAC system, the heating and cooling, isn't forcing air through layers of dirt. It runs easier.
And uses less power.
We could be looking at a 5 to even 15% reduction in heating and cooling costs. That's real money.
And the research also points out this hidden win that regular cleaning stops the whole system from breaking down later.
Right. That's not just lower maintenance expenses.
No, it's protecting a huge capital investment.
Which leads us right to the next big question. How often do you actually need to do this?
Well, for most businesses, the general advice is every 3 to 5 years.
Okay, that seems manageable.
But if you have a lot of foot traffic or you're in a dusty area, you might need to do it more often. Maybe once or even twice a year in some cases.
So you don't just have to rely on the calendar. What are the signs? What should a manager actually look for?
The experts give us 3 really simple things. First, if you can see mold growing near the vents, that's an urgent one.
Right.
Second, if you get weird, stale smells coming out when the air kicks on.
And the third?
Just noticing a lot more dust on furniture, way more than usual.
So those are clear warning signs.
Definitely. And when you do decide it's time, the research really stresses getting professionals who use the right tools. High-powered vacuums, special brushes.
You need to get all the particulates out to get that efficiency gain.
Do it once, do it right.
Yep.
So, to wrap up our deep dive today, the 2 main takeaways are: clean air saves you money on energy.
And it keeps your people healthier and more productive.
Simple as that.
But there's a final point here that's really critical. The sources say that following these local health standards also protects businesses from some pretty big fines.
So it's not just about efficiency, it's about avoiding legal trouble.
It is. So if duct cleaning is a small task that prevents a huge financial and legal problem, what other little maintenance jobs might be doing the same thing?
That is the question to think about. Check out the service list from a place like Pacific Blue Mechanical, things like drain cleaning or poly B pipe replacement. How many of those small, scheduled tasks are quietly protecting your business from a major disaster you haven't even thought of yet?
Something to consider.
Something to consider until our next deep dive.